Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's not the right one. Moderation. There we go. I need to figure this out, though. There we go. It says 720p. That's weird. It should be up a little higher than that. Nope, there's 1060. Okay, we're good. Yeah, make sure you guys do auto, because that'll give you the best quality for you, I guess. Let me go over here real quick. Test it out over on YouTube. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I was like took my headphones off and holy crap. Oops. Fell down. Just want to check YouTube. Okay. Looks like we're good over there. Go here real quick. Bam. Turn that down. Okay. We should be good to go. I know there's an ad going to be starting here soon on Twitch, so we're going to hold off for a little bit. Oh man, I am so tired. Yeah, so well, I guess while we wait. Oh, we got like 5 seconds. Okay, I go ahead and turn that down a little bit more. And that looks like it's down pretty good. Like I said, I'm still using, oh, ad's coming soon, but I'm still using Meld just because it's nice. I really like it. I will be, I mean, a lot of the lights aren't really, I will be keeping it, at least for now. Like I said, I like it. OBS does have a lot more to offer just because they have plugins, but in and of itself, OBS isn't, the greatest unless you have those plugins. And I know like Meld's trying to add a number of them. Man, it is like kind of warm, but like I said, I just got done working out that long ago. Still waiting for the ad. Oh, there we go. We got the ad break coming up on Twitch, not YouTube. I don't have ads on YouTube. Okay, so probably be a good idea to, while the ads are running, to figure out what we're going to be doing. So I did look through chapter 4 really quick, just because. So it looks like each chapter has like super basic stuff, at least for the first few. Let me look through 3 real quick again. I think it's... Oh, 3's talking about the input and output stream, so... Which we've pretty much been working with this entire time. Okay. Chapter 4 is control structure, so it looks like if and else, which would probably be helpful. So let's take a look. Maybe do one from number 3, or chapter 3. Okay, here we go. So this is gonna be fun because so chapter 3, one of the other things it talks about is set precision. So you can set, what the precision is, and we did that in one of these other ones. Let's see, how do I source file? Was it this one? No. Which one was it? We did set precision. Maybe it was this one. Do this real quick. Doesn't matter too much. There we go. I'm gonna open this up a little bit more. There we go. All right, so the Let me look and see if we can find that set precision, actually. I know we used it. Pizza, maybe it was this one. Yeah, yep, right here. So we had fixed it in separate. I forget what fix does. Let's look that up real quick just to kind of go over it again, just to, you know, set me at ease, because I don't remember. Because I probably should do a little bit more programming while fix decimal format, fix 145. But yeah, so it's just this to kind of help me kind of remember, I guess. So to output floating point numbers in a fixed decimal format, use the multiplier fixed or manipulator fixed. My bad, not manipulator. So this tells it it's a decimal format. This tells it, you know, hey, it's going to be 2 decimal points. So it could be .00. It doesn't matter. It has to show 2, I think. So that is, oh shoot. So, but let me go back to chapter 3 real quick, because that was a pretty nice one. 3, my bad. So if we do, oh, I almost ripped the page. Let me do over here. We're gonna open up Notepad. Oh, I was trying to open something up. All right, so let's erase all this real quick. So we're gonna write. So it's gonna be write a program that does. Let me see, Firebot. Let me make sure Firebot's up and running. Oops, it is. Okay. Oops, let me. There we go. There we go. There we go. I forgot to turn that on. I did do a command, so I think I have lurk. I have hug. I wonder. So do edits. Inherited. So hang on, I'm checking something out real quick. It's probably gonna be inherited from this one. Edits. Who can do this command? Okay, I don't inherit it again. What would be in? I'll have to go look into some of these ones from. Okay, so there's a quote one. Yeah, I'll have to look and see. So some of the permissions, I guess, on those. So we'll deal with that later. Okay, so basically write a program that prompts, here we go. Just so we prompts user to enter in kilograms and then outputs that. Well, no, let's switch this because kilograms would be nice. I mean, like a majority of the world uses kilograms, but we are going to, instead of that, we're gonna, since I'm from the US, we'll do pounds and enter weight in pounds and convert that kilograms. So I mean, they give you the, and then output. So the other thing we need to do is output the weights. Oops, weights rounded to 2 decimal points. Okay, all right. So all right, and then so we do need to know 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. Okay. All right. That's gonna be pretty easy to do. So let's just write some pseudocode real quick. So we will just copy out some of this stuff. So for, I think for this precision right here, I believe that is needed. I'm looking because the rest of the stuff looks like it. Yeah. So you would need this IO. I don't not exactly sure what that means, but we're just gonna copy that. Oops, let me copy all this. So we're gonna need all this. So and then now in our int, our main. Oops. Okay, we're just gonna skip this song because We are not in Christmas time. Storm before the calm. So if you guys want to know, most of the music I'm using is from Stream Beats. So it's free to use. So that's why I'm using it. All right, here we go. All right, so that's so far in. All right, so we need, what do we need? We need weight in pounds, and we need weight in kilograms. So we'll need a flow. I mean, could you probably use a double as well? I'll have to look and see exactly. Double float, double kilogram, and double pounds. So we need both of those. And then it says we'll need our C out. We'll need to pretty much have. I'm not gonna type like all the quotes and stuff. So we'll need C out. Pounds, space, and we're not gonna do N line. We'll put that there so that when you enter the weight in, we can then do we'll do C in pounds, and then we can go down here. So C out will be that'd be your weight in kilograms is colon. We can do a space and then we'll end. So I'm gonna put that there so we remember to do that. And then we can do kilograms, and then we'll end the line. So that should, and yes, I do know we need to make sure whenever we do this that I need to look into it, but I'm not going to do it right now. But we need to look into making it so you can only enter in like numbers. So it'd be like some sort of like maybe a regular expression or something. But yeah, so that is the only thing that we're not going to do. I mean, we could. So if you guys want me to, just let me know. We can figure that out. So do new project. We need to do our console app. You will put it into hang on. Oh, add to solution. So we're just going to add it to this one. We'll create. Oops. I didn't even name it. So let's do F2. We'll name it 8. Weight. LBS. Oops. Pounds to kilogram. There we go. So then we also need to do is to make sure that this is the one that runs. So you always wanted to set as startup project. So make sure you do that. So we'll need, we'll just copy this because I did copy this out. We'll copy this, put that there. It should be pretty, so we can just copy all this stuff real quick. So I want to do this, that, cut, oops, not what I wanted to do. I think pounds, oops. Cut, kilogram. We could actually just, you wanna know what, we're gonna change this to kilogram. We'll change this to kilogram. We'll change this to pound. Then we'll change this to pound. So if we play that, no. So it's literally used right here. Maybe we have to do end line. So what is this? So what we forgot to do is the actual math behind all of this. That's why it's like, hey, it's not initialized because we didn't set it to anything. So kg equals, so for pounds, if we look, 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. So if we were to... So it'd be pound divided by 2.2. So now that should be... Yep, there we go. See, the squiggly's gone. Things that you got to remember to actually do the math. All right, let's bring this over. So, I put a... We'll close out of this real quick. There we go. Okay, so weight in pounds, 150. 68. So if we do calc... all right, so if I actually we didn't finish yet. So what we also need to do is do a fixed set precision to... There we go. I don't want to forget what the entire point of this was. All right. So but if I do so if we do calculator, to bring out our calculator, so if we do 68 so if we do 220, it should be 100 pounds. It might be like 99 point, 9999998 or whatever some weird thing is. So if we do 220, 100. Okay, so it works. Okay. The other thing it was that. There we go. So other than that, I mean, I guess we could look up. Let me. Okay, so let me grab. Oh, let me do this real quick. Post and posts. There we go. Okay. So we don't care if it's good or not. Oh, so you do an if statement. So wait, what is... So... Jeez. Like, sometimes people are like super nice and they're like, here, have all this information, and then you're like, it's too much. Okay. See, that's not what I'm looking for. Oops. Where's into CN? Okay, so they're saying, see that fail. Okay, so here, so read the whole line. So, all right, let's take a look. So you got standard string line, while get line standard line is greater than D. It's like breaking out. Hang on. Let me wipe my glasses real quick. That's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. We got. I cannot see a thing at all, so yay. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see how good I am at reading. So if you're using standard get line and standard string to read the whole line, the only breakout of the loop. How is this a problem? Okay. So I would use, so hang on. So standard, so string line, double D, while standard get line is standard CN line. See, I don't understand. I mean, I have to understand what some of this does to so string stream. Well, hang on. So what is standard get line? Okay, so it reads a line of text. Okay. Okay. So it's string. What is standard? Oop, is it 2:? There we go. Okay, so it's just, all right, it's what I thought it was. Okay, so you're taking so you're not creating, but you're creating a string, which is called line, I guess. And then you're taking a double and assigning it there. So when you do get it later, but you're not, this would not work. I don't, yeah, while get line, standard CN and line. If the string stream, SS, string stream, what the heck is... It provides a way to perform input and output. The string is a stream and I need to read from it. Oh, okay. Okay, so that makes sense. So you're taking the line and you're putting it into this SS. So you're getting a line. Okay. I kind of understand this. So you'll break, which takes you out of this loop. And it gives you this. Yeah, but you're saying, see, this wouldn't really work. Because you're not giving n anything. You're just, okay, so this is Russian, it looks like. I'm not sure. I guess it's here, but I don't know what some of this is. But this is the highest. Okay, all right. I see what it's doing. Okay, so I don't understand it though. Because you didn't assign a value to D. I mean, you probably... I mean, I think. I'm kind of curious if this would even work. So let's do... So let's check it real quick. See if this works. I kind of understand it. All right. So what's get line? Hang on. Let's go back real quick. Oh, S. Okay, so we need to include this. Come on. Include this. Why do we have this in there twice? Okay, I know why, because I copied it. All right. So we don't have to use this. Standard string, standard get line. I wonder if I should be doing this so I can have a better understanding of how the, like, anything that uses the double things work. Okay, so if we... So what happens if I run this and it pops up? Error. 1. Finally. Okay. So you stay in. So... Okay, hang on, let me go back here. There we go. Okay, so based on... Okay, so you're... I understand this, kind of. So where's CN, first of all? So it's not even asking. I would have to figure out how to set this up a little differently. So this is where it would grab your CN. It doesn't have anything there. So I wonder... So if I were to do C out, you know, how much do you weigh? Weigh in pounds. And then we can just do this, and then you can do CN. So instead of string, we'll just do line, and then should we do double? Something that we should think about. Just the D. Let's try double pounds. If I can spell ounce. We'll do double. Okay. Oh, OBS. My bad. Okay. There we go. Pounds. All right. Kilograms. Okay. So how much you weigh in pounds? And then we'll put this here. So, and then maybe... See if this will... Oops, while. So if we do this... Now, why isn't this going to work? Okay, so I was kind of curious. So, and then this would be kilograms. So that should work. So why isn't this working? Error, please enter a number. Okay, and then we'll do okay, there we go. Your rate in kilograms is... Oh, wait, nope, too many. Okay, so the next question is how does this get line work? Of course, it's going to be in this. Oh, it's taking from the input stream. Oh, then we don't need to do this. We don't need a pounds. We just need... CN. Okay, this should work, I think. Let's check it out. Nope, it's... Oh, Cena. Nope. There we go. Now let's try. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there we go. How many? What's your weight in pounds? 220. Your weight in... Oh, I didn't set up the actual math. So, if we go down here... Oh, so that's the next thing. How do you... CN. I don't think this will work. Okay, so how to... Because what it... All right, so what this does now that I think about it, is that you are... See, if you... I can't really... But if we look at this, it says that it's basically this get line is taking from this input stream. Oops, see, you don't want to do that. And it's looking at this line, so... Or it's maybe saving it to line? So what if we label this... pounds? See, it never hurts to just try some random stuff. Oops, libs, pounds. And then we'll do this. So what's going on here? But it's not, because now it's a string. Oh, okay. So it's a string. It goes through this. It goes now. Pounds equals double. Pound, maybe? We do that. Okay, we cannot. Expecting a... okay. Like I said, I'm just trying some things. So, it's a string. So can you change a double? Or can you... Actually, let me use, Chrome, maybe. Let's see where Chrome is. Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't have it installed. Okay, never mind. Let's do... okay, hang on. Let's move this over here. I'm not logged in. Settings and more. So go to settings, appearance. Okay. Customize toolbar. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I can't use it because now it signed me in. Okay, I was trying to. Okay, whatever. Okay, how do I? Bookmarks, hide. Okay, that'll work. Oops, shoot. Okay, hang on. We are... Sorry, I am fumbling. Okay, so how to change... Let me bring this over here. If you can, I don't even know if you can. String float. Oops, double. C++. If you can, I don't think you can. Oh, okay. Here we go, we're here. Okay, so it looks like it's STOD. We could try that. So they have cout STOD pounds and okay. So it's a string. So saying this is a string, okay. And it's very mad that you can't do this. Yeah, so if you look right here, you know, convert string to a double. So if we look, parse string, say float point number, which returns a value of type double. So it's taking whatever this is, which I'm not exactly. 365 is the number of days, but I don't know exactly what the rest of it is, which is a string, orbits, and then no, I don't know, because it's like 23 hours, or in like 50 some minutes. Okay, but yeah, so double. Oh, do we need to do that? Okay, no, we already did that up top, so we don't need to worry about doing it there because we already did it. But yeah, it's still showing it as a string because when you hover over it says string pounds. I'm not. This is kind of interesting. Hey, how you doing today? I'm kind of stumped. Actually, hang on. I need to do something else. Really quick. It's not there. Let me close that real quick. Hang on 1 second. Let's open up Task Manager really quick. Move this over there. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm kind of stumbling, I guess. Oh, why is that not working? I don't know why it's not working. Uh-oh. Where'd my Twitch go? My Twitch is gone. Give me 1 second. It left. I usually have it up so I can see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out because right here it says that you can use the standard STOD. So I don't need to use standard because we're using this specifically, so we can kind of not have to use it. So yeah, I don't understand. There we go. Well, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a awesome day. Well, actually, hang on. It's like 3 a.m. So I hope you have it or had an awesome day from yesterday, and you will have an awesome day today. There we go. But yeah. So like I said, I'm just kind of confused. That's all. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I was looking at this, so I thought, okay, well, let's just kind of dink around with it for a little bit. I don't want to take up too much time because we can do some other things. I might just kind of skip on to chapter 4. Oops, cancel. What's this? Oh, yeah, but right here, I mean, it shows you example of how this works. Oh, did I not have a string? Include, I do not have string. We need this. Maybe, we might not need that. Oops, don't want a breakpoint there. Include, oops, string. Does it need to be? Yeah, it does. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's, nope, it's still, see, it's still saying it's a string. I don't, maybe it's not, no, it should be working. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have been so I hired in doing a certain thing where I work. So everybody that was on my team left except for me because I took on another responsibility. Because I took on this additional responsibility, that makes it so even though I was on that specific team, I didn't move with them because I took on this other responsibility. Now, this other responsibility was supposed to get me a promotion, but it never did. And that kind of really irks me. So I was talking to one of the guys that was in the meeting. He's like, oh, she said it could lead up to a promotion. I'm like, no, you said that if I were to take over, I would get a promotion. Not would lead up to, or could lead up to. It's would get a, but I didn't want to, argue the semantics with him about it, of what was said. But so I'm like, yeah, this, and now, with that other team leaving, it seems like I'm getting the responsibilities of that other team without them having to do anything. And I'm going to talk to my manager tomorrow because we have our little quarterly meeting. I'm gonna be like, why are you giving me the responsibilities of the people that left? Because that is not our responsibilities. That's theirs. So, but yeah, so we're just gonna skip this for now. I don't know why it's not working. I guess I'll have to look more into it, which I can do later. But this, this part works for what it was doing, and it wasn't doing a whole lot. It was mainly just like you're seeing, and yeah. Well, no, I should have known, honestly, but so I'm not too terribly worried because they're going to be posting another position, and it's kind of funny because the position they were posting, I actually did all the legwork for the position, and then that position kind of what did they do? They didn't take credit for what I did, but they're the ones that talked to the upper management about it. So I worked, I did all the work. I worked with them to get everything set up, and then they, talked about it which is whatever, right? Don't really care. I mean, it is what it is, but so I'm hoping to get that position that they should be posted here soon. Which if I do, I'm hoping at the most that position can make is $600 more a paycheck than what I'm making now. So cross my fingers. That'll put me at a pretty good level. But yeah, so we are going to look at some stuff from chapter 4, chapter 4 here, I'll read it real quick what this kind of covered in this book, at least. It's if and else, if else, int and bool, data types. Let me see what else. Anything else? Debugging, learn how to avoid bugs by partially understanding concepts. Learning the assert function to terminate a program. I don't remember that, though, so. Learn code. I might have a job for you in about 2 years. I will try. I mean, it depends on the code, too. I mean, once you understand one language, you're pretty much set. You do have to understand and learn the new terms, I guess I'll just call them terms. So this string should still be the same between most of them. Doubles should be the same between most of them, but this get line might be different. Things might be different. So yeah, the understanding, the functioning of it would be helpful. Ooh, here we go. We got a good one. I haven't had to think about this one. This one's gonna be interesting. So here we go. My first actual, because all this other stuff was pretty easy. I just wanted to get a couple good wins in before I'm like, well, this sucks. So here we go. So we'll do a new project. So what kind of Or what do you project name? We'll name this positive, neg, or 0, or yeah, 0. Pos, neg, or 0. Is it for your no, not really. X. It'd be C. She's. I mean, for you. I mean, if it's because I know you're doing RPG Maker with the Unity thing. I know you're looking at doing. Shoot, it's there. Okay, shoot, man. We will set this to startup project. Okay, we'll delete all this other stuff we don't need. We'll keep IO stream. We'll do using namespace standard. Okay, so let's open up our. There we go. So this one's gonna be. Input a number and negative or 0. Oh, okay. Yeah, Godot hates me. I cannot go Godot. Or not 2, I meant 0. I meant 0. I tried Godot for a number, like I tried it and tried it, and then tried it, and then that was the last time. That fourth time was like the last time where things just were not going how I expected. I was having an easier time finding out how to do it in Unreal and getting it working in Unreal than I couldn't even get that far in Godot. The documentation was like, hey, do this way. And I'm like, okay. And I did it that way. And it's like, it didn't work. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, let's go back. Okay. So how would we do this? So let's go look back. Or should we? Because this has a lot of move this up. Oh, here we go. I forgot to do this. There we go. And chats. There we go. Okay, so there has to be some sort of operator to say, hey, no, wait. Okay, good. There has to be some sort of operator within C++. All right, so I'm only going to look how to do it positive, and then I'll... Oh. I don't want that. Oh. Never mind. This is going to be easier than I thought. So, because I was thinking odd or even. That's what I was thinking. So, you're going to use an if, and then you're going to look at the number itself. So, we can do, num is greater than 0, right? So, you do... you'd want to int num, and then you do if is greater than 0. So then you do this. Then you do cout. Num is positive, right? And then, or you could do else if num is less than 0. Then you could do cout num is negative, and then close that off, and then else cout and then num is 0. That should work. And then you would do okay. So I don't think we need anything else, so we'll go in here. We'll do int num. And then we'll do if num. Oops. Oh, that's why. Insert. There we go. If num is greater than 0. Oops. And we'll do cout num is great or is positive. Else if num is less than 0, cout num is negative. Oop. Let's go up here real quick. So yeah, this is unfortunately this is like basic stuff still. It's num is 0. There we go. Close it up. This should work. So if we play. Okay, so I missed something. What did I miss? So why? There we go. I'm dumb. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Godot's actually, I mean, like, I like Godot. I have no issues with Godot. It's just Godot is like, hey, F you. I'm like, I cry. Please enter in a number. Do this, cn, and then num. Oops. There we go. That should work. There we go. Here we go. Please enter a number. We'll enter 15. Number is positive. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Will this actually work? 'Cause negative is... Okay, so it does... Okay, so here's another question. So if I do plus 15 is positive. So it does... Okay. That's... I was just curious. All right, so no is positive. The dash is known as a negative. If we do this, 0. Perfect. That was it. That was super easy. It is. I got like half an hour left. I should have put this is going to be a short stream because unfortunately it needs to be because I, yeah. All right, here we go. So we're going to go into chapter 5 real quick and look at some of these exercises because I want to kind of hurry up and start going. Actually, the interesting thing is I've been looking at, because like I said, the main point of me doing this is to get into Unreal C++ and kind of have a better understanding of how to write C++ itself that will then help me like in Unreal. So if we look up enhanced input system, so this is the new enhanced, I mean, it's not new, but it's new to UE5 and it pretty much, it's really easy. The blueprinting side, I can do that super easily. It's nothing. I want to learn how to do it in, C++. Bind action, aiming action, trigger this. So I don't fully understand. Like, a lot of this in here from me kind of looking at it like this. This is what does this do? You can add a mapping context to a player in either Blueprints or C++. So if we look at, all right, so I need to look at how they do it in C++ or not, or in Unreal or the blueprinting system to look at it to see how to do it in C++. So if you take a U property, which is going to be in, this is going to be in your header file. I do understand that. And then, you know, you can edit this this property right here anywhere, and you're putting the category. So when you look on the right side, it'll be in a certain category as input. And then I'm not sure what this does. It looks like it's a soft object pointer. So which is going to be a input mapping context, and you're looking for this, or maybe creating this, and then in your C++ file, probably in the constructor, you would probably put this in there. So you take the local player and then named, local player, and you'll cast the local like a player to local player. Yeah. Yes, it's always super easy to understand. And then get controller. So I think it goes to cast. So I think it's this local player. I don't see a local player anywhere else, so it might be this because you're casting it to... Hang on, let me look. Input system, local player, gets subsystem. Oh, here we go. But yeah, so I'll just need to look at that. And then, if not null. So it's is null, so if you erase this, so is null, but you're having this so it's not as null. So the input system for adding mapping context, which is this, is not there. Input mapping loads synchronously. I don't see it. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to go through this to kind of understand it a little better, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to show you how to do it in blueprints, which I can understand fairly well, and then C++ is I'm close. It's just I'm not fully there, so I kind of understand some of this, but not all of it. And I can't, like I said, I can do it in blueprints, no problem. But I want to learn to do it in C++. Like these I know E is for enum, but let's kind of get back. We're kind of going off track a little bit. All right. Oh, I want to look at 5. My bad. We're in 6. We need to go back to chapter 5. We should do an odd one because there are answers in the back, and that'll help me, like, if I get stuck. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay, interesting. Try to find a good one. Ooh, an error message. Okay, write a program that prompts the user to enter 2 integers. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I can do some of that. I might need to look more into doing this. Because this is actually the one that talks about the get in file that or inline that we were looking at. I wonder if it's in here somewhere. Some of these they kind of. All right, hang on. So let's do one real quick. Screw it. We got this, right, guys? We got this. And what? Oh, here you go. Programming exercises. Okay, so I kind of understand this. So let's kind of close this. So we're going to basically, I'll write it out here. So it's write a program. Ooh, shoot. So we will work on this. I probably won't finish it today, but we can definitely try. Program that prompts integer and then outputs both the individuals. So both the individual digits of the number, but also the sum. Okay, also the sum. Okay, digits. Okay. So I'm thinking what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to get, or you want to read the stream, I think. Oh, there's going to be an ad here in a couple minutes. That's always fun. But yeah, you're going to want to read the stream. Yeah, let's... Okay, so I know we're going to... Yeah, that's all I know what we're going to want to do. So let's... If we go back, I know... Oh, you want to know what? There's going to need to be a for loop as well. I think. I always get confused with the for and while and do while loops. Those are all going to be... Those are all fun. Then you're going to also want a for loop probably. Through the digits. The stream digits. And then, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be kind of yeah. See, it's like this where I'm like, all right, here, let's take a look real quick. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna take a look. Inputs, digits. Okay, hang on. We're gonna move this over real quick. Sorry. All right. So, oops. Individually C++. Okay, so get. All right, so this approach reads. So if we do, we do char, enter digit. No, don't want to enter a inputs a number. It's not really digits. It's inputs a number, and each digit of the number puts. Let me see what we have. The number and the individually. So I'm only doing half, right? Just so I convert the number to a string, then why would you want to do that though? That doesn't seem... Yeah, so that's... Oh, looks like there's gonna be... Oh, ads are running, I guess, right now. So we can hold off real quick. I want to take a look at this. So I don't... Here we go. Let me see. All right. So it outputs it as a char. Okay, hang on. So if we go here, you know, our CN is number. So our standard string is this, which equals to string number for char digit, which is created right there. It takes this and then sends it to the output with a space. Okay, so I kind of understand this, but... So how would you... So, okay. So I remember a little earlier we tried to convert them back and it just was not working. Okay, so it looks like we're back too. But yeah, we were trying to... This was the issue. I don't know how to change it back from a character or a string back because that was not working. We did find the STOD, but that just didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Or maybe I was doing it wrong. I don't know. So if we go back, hang on. All right, let me look real quick. Chapter 1. Oh, so it does not. So it doesn't tell you how to do those. Okay. Okay, I thought it did. All right. Okay, this is gonna be a little more fun. Because we have this. Okay, I can understand this. I'm sitting there when so it's taking each digit and sending it out. So this is gonna change every single time. So in order, we can copy and see what happens real quick. I don't think this is gonna work though, in all honesty. So let's do a new project. I don't think this is gonna work. I'll put digits and add. So I'm going to attach it to current solution. Create. So then we'll set to project. Cut all this stuff out. So we'll do this. I don't like that. I prefer this. So what? Oh. So what's going on with this? Oh. Oh, that's what happened. This has happened. There we go. My bad. Okay, so let's just see what happens. See, I didn't think it... There's some things that are wrong. All right, let's take a look. So we have our int main number. Standard in is a number. All right, so it says error syntax 22 here. Oh, don't need this. There you go. So if we do, so it does do, okay. So it actually, wow, it actually does work. That's the first time I've seen that happen. So then, so how to convert, because it's changing it to a char. So how to convert. Int. Interesting. So I'm kind of curious what. I better show you guys what I'm looking at. So you guys aren't like, what are you looking at? We're looking at this. So we're taking this and then we're turning it. Mine is I don't, what is this? All right, I have to look at this. This is just too funny. This is too funny. All right, let me go here real quick. That'll work. This is too funny. I have to look at this. I do want to see what this does. Oh, it did work. Interesting. Okay. So if we were to so how would you I don't think we need. I don't think this way is the best way. I don't like this either. I like this because I can see both of these, which is why. So if we. All right, hang on. Let me think. So we turn him to a string here. So we still have this number, right? So we could probably do a. Hey, how you doing, 3D, bro? No, it's all good. I actually don't have too much time left, unfortunately. Usually during the week's gonna be a little bit shorter streams. I try to stream longer on the weekends if I can. So, but no. So basically, we are. I don't even think I wrote it down. Oh, I did. It's right here. So we write a program that prompts the user to input an integer and then outputs both the individual digits and then adds them. So it's just gonna be interesting. Man. So this is not from me. This is from actually AI. I had to mess with it a little bit because I messed up copying it, but it works. And I'm sitting here just trying to think of what we could do to, because you'd want to do this, but then the issue becomes, would you do another for loop in here? Char digits numbers. So we'll do this again. Or could we do it in this? Oh no, because it would have to pop out. Okay, hang on. And then equals char digit minus 0. Oh, int. Why is this not working? Type name is not allowed. Oh, so would it be digits? Okay, so what we were looking at was this. Oh, digits int. There we go. Equals. And then they had minus 0. Okay, let's. So, and then we can do, let me try this. Standard out. Well, how are you doing today? Hopefully you had a awesome day, though. I should have said that. Is before right now, my fault. So standard digit out. Let's see what this does. More annoying than anything. So a little earlier, I was explaining how I hired in onto a team. I got so I'm still doing all that work. Plus I took on another responsibility. So I'm not doing the team's work as much because I'm trying to balance with my other duty I have. Well, the team's leaving to somewhere else under someone else, and then I'm still getting like burdened with all. Well, technically, I guess they're still under my manager, but I'm thinking, which I'm fine with, but I'm the only one going to all the certain type of meetings that we have, and not the other person. So I'm a little annoyed, I guess you could say. Yeah. See what happens if I do this. So enter integer 1, 2, 3. 1, 12, 23, 3. Okay, what the heck is going on? So I'm taking the digit, minusing. What is? So if we do Let's just do end line. Why is that? Why is this not? Oh, because it's standard end line. But yeah, like I said, it's very annoying. I'm curious what this is gonna do. So, oh, which one's what? Okay, see out. We'll do A. So I know which line is doing what. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Why is it doing that? So if we do this, this should work fine. So it prints it off every line. Instead of this. Oops. We do this. It should be each line individually. Why does it keep going over there? It's kind of annoying. Okay. Putting right in the front of it. Oh. You don't have a new line on the second. Oh, I was looking to see. So there's an issue. This isn't working how I thought it would work. So what I'm trying to do is, so this is a character, and I'm trying to switch it over to an int because I want to add. Oh man, yeah, because I want to add the. Not only do I want him to display, I want him to add as well. This is getting. Because they said the best thing to do is, which I can completely see, is what I was thinking is kind of, not really, no, that's a lie. I was thinking that we could take the CN and get the stream of it and then do it that way, but they said to turn it into a string. And then I'm guessing it puts it into some sort of an array. And then every single time, every single character, it would output it here, so you got your 1, 2, and 3. It's a character now rather than an integer. So then I thought, well, if I tried, this, because we were looking at something else. Holy crap. I didn't even realize I had so many things open. So it's not that one. Let me close that. Which one? Do I still even have it open is the question. We can close that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what we have open. There we go. So it's this one. So they changed, from a character, or from a character into an int by doing that. Which I don't even think you really have to do this part. I don't think. It's kind of dumb that you would have to subtract it. So, so if we do this, oops, if we do that, that technically I would think would work. Because now you're changing it. Okay, so I didn't see out it. So let's do this. Oop. What the heck? Okay, this is interesting. So that does not work how I thought it would work. Because when you minus the 0, it at least gives you some normal like numbers. Yeah, see, so it gives you A12, A23, so it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh well. Damn. That is not doing what I thought it would be doing. Let's, I guess, get rid of this for now. So what if we do this? We do the same thing, but okay. So standard out. No, wait, we want to do. Hang on, I'm thinking. Digit equals int. Oops. So you, oh wait, hang on. Int. Oops. Oop. Dang it. C out. Standard. C out. Because it's literally the same thing, but now I'm kind of curious if it would, what it's gonna do. Nah, not what it's like 1, 2, 3, 49, 50, 51. Okay. Huh. That is not what I wanted. All right, hang on. We are. Shoot. See, I'm not very good at programming. I don't know. I know what I don't know, and I don't know anything. That's what I don't know. Crap. All right, we're just gonna break it down, I guess. That gives you. Okay, let's see what it says. So that's Python. We need to do C++. Int number digit sum. So I know that I forget what that means, and I forget what that means. Okay, so hang on. Let's look right in here real quick. It's literally copy and pasted from this. That's hilarious. Well, from maybe a wrong response, I put it in here. Okay, so here. You enter a number, individual numbers. Okay, so he took what they had. Okay, so you initialized and set. Okay, so then you initialize the character. Then you standard string your input number, and then so you're setting your input number string. You're getting it from your user input. And then iString stream SS. I don't know what that is though. There's number equals C. What do we have? It? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh man. Okay. I did not So the thing is I did not know this. I did not even know. Okay, let's. So then, all right. Let's look at the next one real quick. So you're taking your saying, hey, enter a number, and then you're doing the same thing. You are using a string, the same thing right here. You're using the user input set into this string that you created. And then, okay, so this is kind of what we had before. So, but yeah, this I did not know. I should have looked at more into the chapter. I didn't even get to chapter 5 yet. I just said, let's just go to chapter 5. I guess that might have been a bad idea. And then without loops, oh, that's ugly. That's gonna be ugly, isn't it? Oh, so he created a function. So let's check. All right, so let's use this one because this one seems to be the most logical. Let's check it out real quick. Let's kind of see first if it works. All right. So we save and let's see what happens. It works. All right. Now, okay. Oh my. Okay, so that does work. So I think the thing I didn't know was this. We knew this, but we didn't add it there. So actually, let me do this. Let me go back real quick. Let's do this. We're gonna do copy all this. We're gonna do Control/ to do that. All right. So let's kind of take a look between these two. All right. So we have. So all he was doing is displaying the digit here. So if we go back up and do this for loop, or it's a while loop. So what is? Oh, you want to know? Okay. Oh, okay. So I think, all right. I think how this works. Like I said, I'm not the best at this. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your 3D bros. I'm sorry. I forgot. All right. So let's do. Okay. So do this table. The character 0 is 48. So oh, okay. Thank you. Inside the for loop, you can get the integer value by doing. Int value digit -0. That works because 0 okay. All right, hang on. Inside the for loop, you can get. Okay, so I was looking at the ASCII because I'm using a string. Okay, or character. I mean, yeah, character. My bad. So int value equals digit. That works because 0 equals 48. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna snooze for right now, and then let me see who's on real quick. Just yeah, Hypnotic is on. I thought what's his face usually comes on. Zed. I don't see him on. I don't actually. We can look and see who's on. It's kind of weird. Where's interesting. He's not on. All right. Anyways, okay. So I need to look at this real quick. So well, I'm sorry. I don't. For some odd reason, I use what's called Chatty, and it usually dings, and it has not been dinging, and I don't know why. And it's just to let me know if someone chats, because sometimes I kind of get like really focused on something, and I just kind of block everything else out. Which is, I guess, seems to now be an issue, a very big one that I need to focus on fixing. Notifications. Oh. I see. You said something about removing these line 17. Give me 1 second. Okay, hang on. Why is this not enable sounds? Okay. Let's do. Oh, that's so you want to know. I know why it's not working. Always enabled. Ding. There we go. It should work now, I think. Okay, so all right, so if you remove line 17 and put the for loop you had before, it'll work just fine. Okay. Oh, wait, line 17. Hang on, let's go through this. Okay, so put the for loop you had before. So you're saying switch... Oh, switch those out maybe? Hang on, let's do this real quick. So... Okay, that's what I thought. This one, alright. So if we use... There we go. And rename digit as C. Okay. So the while use the for loop and rename the digit as C. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So, I wonder if it was. So it'd be this. Oops. See, what's this? Oh, and we'd need. Yeah, let's look what this is. Okay, so this would be SS. Right? Maybe. So number standard 2 string. Oh no, maybe not. That would not be SS. That'd be input num. Oops. Nope. C. Num. There we go. Oh, okay. Oop. C. So. Okay. But we would need to use input number, right? Oop. Standard 2 string. Why is this? No instance of over. Well, there's no number though. So number, what's number? Oh, CN is the. Oh, my bad. So it would be. Where's CN? It'd be, yeah, input number. Going through. So this. I mean, I switched out the C. So this is where you were talking about. Oh, I thought I tried it. It didn't work. Oops, shoot. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, maybe I was doing SS, not... Okay. So I understand this now. So this is a variable. This is your input. This is a variable. That's where... Okay, so... Alright, so this should then work too. If I do that, okay. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, this is the. I need to put a space in there. It's driving me nuts. Well, maybe. Let's see if that even does. I don't think it would matter. Pretty sure it wouldn't. It doesn't. This I did not know that you could do. I know you could loop through numbers and going up, but I didn't know. Still useless. Oh, we can. Oops. Probably is. It's useless. I think it was useful for that other one, just not this one. So yeah, so what this all boils down to, I did not know. Oh, there's ads in a minute. I'm going to, unfortunately, I do need to get going. So I that was interesting. So I did added 5 minutes for ads, at least on Twitch. This I did not know you could do, so that's something new. I did not know you could like. I knew you could do like something like this where you would like add it on to like itself. I did not know you could take another number and add it in this way. So that, I mean, I probably should have known that, honestly. 'Cause, yeah, I probably should have known that. So we'll do. Yes. I'm used to seeing something like sum plus equals like sum, right? So or something along those lines. I did not even think of it being used for two different variables. So that's kind of where, if I knew that, then I could have easily have figured this out. This is the whole thing that blew it out of the water for me, where I did not know that. If like I said, if I think I knew that, I would have been fine. So I know it now, though. So like slapped me right in the face. But I do have to get going though. So I hope you are so YouTube. I'm gonna kind of end streaming there tomorrow. Honestly, I probably, if I stream, it's gonna be late. So I live in the Eastern time zone. So it's like the Eastern United States. So right now for me it's 9:46. So if I do get on, I have to pick my daughter up at 9. So if I do get on, it'll be maybe around 9:30 to later. If I do, I'm thinking about doing it. But I might skip tomorrow and I might go work Saturday and Sunday. So I'd probably be getting on. See, Sunday's Father's Day. I might stream a little bit in the morning on Saturday and then come back in the evening on Saturday as well. And then Sunday I might, stream later on in the night, for a little bit, because it is Father's Day. So, unfortunately my father passed away, in February. So he was 88. He would have been 89 this year. But yeah, he unfortunately passed, and then so we're gonna go over to my my in-laws' house, and we're gonna go. We need to find something for him still, but But yeah, so I will be. I'll try to get back on maybe twice on Saturday. Oh no, I can't do it twice. I have to go take my wife's car, and so it'd be in the evening. I'll try to stream for a couple hours in the evening on Saturday. So I'm hoping maybe around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Till kind of maybe later, maybe 10:30 or 11:30, something like that. Hopefully I need to go through that book maybe and kind of take some quick glimpses of kind of what's coming up, so I kind of have an idea and write it down, so I can figure out how to do some of the exercises. And then the other thing, so I got to do that Saturday, so it's late Saturday and later on Sunday. So starting next week, whenever my daughter's not working, I'll stream for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours like I have been during the week, because that's all I really have. Like I'm fat, so I go out and me and my wife walk really fast, so I can lose some weight, and then I go downstairs and I do a couple exercises downstairs. So I do bench press, I do squats, and I do rows. So that pretty much gets my chest, my arms, my back, and my legs. So I kind of get a full body. I probably should do some crunches too, so I get my abs. But anyways, so YouTube, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but for sure Saturday. So just aim for Saturday evening. So bye, YouTube. Bye bye. Somewhere. Oh, it's on this. My bad. I'm almost over on my Mac. There we go.